They go out and we are underway for the United States Grand Prix straight away. Thomas Ronhar getting a fantastic start. It's going to be well clear of everyone else into the first corner as George Nader tries to throw it down the inside. Thankfully, not doing what his namesake did in towards turn one on the flurry of Mirko Subiano, as Subiano getting sandwiched by Benham and Nader. But it is Ronhar leading from Prudenio, Hofland, Nader, Benham, Subiano, Biancalila, Wiesel, Tom Manley jumping some positions at the start line, as I think that's Ika Baena, who's had to skip a few corners in the background, and straight away Manley trying the battles again, trying to make some moves earlier on the set of the hard tyres. Biancalila, lead car on the mediums, as Drake Dempsey out of the session at his home race. He is out, and that is a full safety
See
car.
what happens here. A couple of drivers in pit lane. Jack West into the pit lane. We've got multiple cars in the pit lane. I think we've seen this before, Lou. Guys will switch onto one set of tyres and then immediately come back in the next lap, and that's their mandatory stop on softs and mediums. Don't be surprised to now see them come back into the pit lane again and switch back onto another set of tyres, because then that will be their mandatory stop done. And here they come. Into the pit lane comes Jack West, Diamond Shooter. Everybody who just pitted will pit again, and they'll go onto hard tyres, and that will be them going to the end of the race. Jarno Uppmeer has also decided he's going to come into the pit lane now to bolt on another set of tyres on his Mercedes car. He's gone onto the medium tyres there. So now, all those guys behind now do not have to stop again. Those on the hard tyres for definite anyway. Jarno's gone on mediums, maybe perhaps pushing it a little bit, but the hards now, those guys don't need to stop again. And we are under green flag conditions here at COTA. Once again, Ronhar leads them away. Pedreño in second, Duncan Hofland in third place, Jake Benham fourth now. Biancalila on the attack already in the Aston Martin. Defensive line from Hofland up in front as well, side by side, as Pedreño goes a little bit wide in front as well. Biancalila gets the job done on George Nader there, side by side with Jake Benham.
Another driver who's got to make use of the medium tyres, of course, is Jarno Uppmeer down the inside then of Modesto Mena. And that is going to be another position for the Flying Dutchman. He gets himself in towards 15, just about. Modesto Mena trying to fight it all the way around the outside there, but not able to. Getting a bit bullied by the Williams here. Tino Naukavainen trying to get a move done as well. Not able to do so. Oh, contact there, and that is Tino Naukavainen behind, spun around, and I imagine Jack West was the car behind him, so you've got to guess that was Jack West, who has started dropping down the field as well. So I wonder if West picked up a tiny bit of damage with that.
I think Jarno would have seen a bit of flashback there. He passed all of them going through that corner as they all fought it out now. He's going to make another position to Capua very sideways. Here comes Uppmeer then on the attack, back up to 12th place now, on a big old charge from the back of the grid, making 3 places through one corner. He makes another one through turn number 1 there, up to
behind
P12.
his teammate. I'm surprised there hasn't been a swap there, just because at the moment the mediums are still going to be the best tyre.
Yeah, and I am also quite surprised, but I think it could be very shortly. Is Uppmeer down the inside of Tyvar. That's P11 for the Dutchman now, up another place.
Realises that on this occasion it is probably not worth it, but Tyvar all of a sudden looking a lot more racy in that Williams, just gets caught on the curb on the exit. Jarno Uppmeer is going to sweep to the inside of Carcelondi. And there we go, that is Lundy now down to 11 for Jarno Uppmeer, having started in last place, already into the points, and we're only at the end of lap 7. How high can he get in this race?
Those tyres will be absolutely screwed. Now he's going to have to put another set of tyres on as Uppmeer now gets the move up the inside of Wiesel into turn number 1. That's another place gain for the Dutchman in this race, from the back of the grid up to P9. Lap number 12, things very settled. Diamond Shooter into the pit lane, the first of the medium runners to pit, and he'll bolt on a fresh set of tyres to get the undercut. So he's even gone before his teammate Biancalila and has decided to come in and try the undercut. Nader follows him in, so this is the first of the pit stops for the top guys, and it is Hofland who blinks first from the lead.
He's still in the race at the moment. You never know what can happen in Formula 1 as Ronhar tries the old Raikkonen to get himself dummying Pedreño into the pits. Pedreño doesn't fall for it as Jake Benham speeding in the pit lane. 5-second penalty. All the good work overtaking Biancalila, ruined in one moment. Into the pits comes Ruben Pedreño. Now, from what we've seen at the moment, he should be comfortably ahead of Benham and Hofland. Going around on the medium tyres, and it is medium tyres going on the Spaniards McLaren at the moment. So Ron Haar now comfortably in the lead. Jarno Uppmeer in second. Yeah, I mean, we saw drivers do the softs fantastically well, and he set the fastest lap of the race on 15-lap-old hard tyres. Maybe that is why he's staying out at the moment. Ron Haar has got supreme pace into the pits. Comes Jarno Uppmeer then. This has to be but another fresh set of the medium tyres. He'll come out round about where Wiesel and Schulte are, I imagine. So Jarno Uppmeer coming out on that medium set of tyres. Jake Benham and Bianca Lilo and all those drivers in the DRS train set the fastest laps of the race. We'll just see where Jarno Uppmeer comes out relative to some of these drivers. Mirko Soviano getting ahead of him there. Max Wiesel doing so as well. So Jarno still in the points, with two drivers ahead of him to pit.
The first corner, watch for Ron Haar on the left. Pedreño will undercut him, as will Benham, as will Hofland. And let's see if Nader can do the same thing with a little switch back through turn one.
Uppmeer closing up to the back of Max Wiesel. ERS light flashing on the back of that Alpine. Max Wiesel's gone very deep indeed. This could be an opportunity for the two-time esports champion as we come through this stadium section, through turn number 13 and 14. Gap's going to open to the inside. Jarno says thank you very much. He takes that position. He is now up into an 8th place. And Max Wiesel unable to fight back. Next target for the Mercedes, Mirko Soviano. And after that, he has got clear air. May have been undercut, but going longer seems to have been the best thing for him to do. As there goes Jarno Uppmeer down the inside of Mirko Soviano, the Mercedes man into 7th. I think Ron Haar this time around is going to go for the move down the straight. So close through turn number 11. The concertina effect helping out. A little bit of ERS usage. And that is Thomas Ron Haar alongside the Mercedes man. Can Jake Benham fight back at all? Has he got anything left to fight back with? Into the braking zone they go. Thomas Ron Haar up into towards second place. Ruben Pedreño, his next and final target, as Jarno Uppmeer takes 6th.
Yeah, nice move for Jarno Uppmeer. P6 he goes up to and stays in the DRS of Nader as well. So a top 5 certainly on the cards for Jarno Uppmeer, but could there be a podium? Could he get up closer? Very, very tough. Here comes Ron Haar now. Will he go for it this time? He's got the fresh tyres. Is this the move for the lead? Here comes Thomas Ron Haar on the 3-lap newer tyres, down the inside, and that is not even a fight up the inside. Thomas Ron Haar retakes the lead. Uppmeer takes 5th on the way through as well.
Leading them, Pedreño in the DRS, not using his ERS, could possibly go back for a move here, decides not to, as Jarno Uppmeer has gone for a move on Duncan Hofland. He's got himself into a net podium, and Mirko Soviano gets the move done on George Day.
It's going to go the way of the other Dutchman today at the wheel of the Haas, your F1 Esports title challenger as well. He's going to take a victory here around the final corner. Brilliant performance. Thomas Ron Haar wins in COTA. Pedreño just behind him. Jake Benham 3rd, but it will be Jarno Uppmeer to take the podium on penalties from the back of the grid and brings himself to within just a handful of points of the championship title as well. Going to bring it right to the wire in those last few rounds.